The stage is set. The moment we've all been waiting for, folks, is here. It's time to crown ourselves a U.F.O. Unidentified Fast Object Champion. It'll be the first ever champion in this event, and that'll be a pretty special thing. He's got to have them bragging rights for a long time and go along with that trophy that he'll be getting for this. It's going to be 8 laps. We always run 8 laps in a championship event. Nothing changes there. The one difference is at the end of the first 4 laps, the 2 cars from the 2 lowest points is going to be starting up front. We're going to switch the starting positions up for the second round of 4 that we're going to be racing. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully that adds a little bit more excitement, a little bit more drama. I think they're going to really need it, because I think these 4 cars are going to put on one hell of a show. Let's meet them and let's get on to some racing. He came in posting the fastest time in qualifiers, and he's made it here to this championship event. It is Zyzer Prime from Zyzer Prime. And his, I don't know what make it is, but it's a hell of a fast car. And another really fast car is this Ballistic. From RC Attacks, it will be Rob driving that Ballistic. He comes in qualifying in the second fastest time, and here he is also. This Gold Governor, he came in qualifying in third, and he has shined throughout this tournament, folks. It is J-Bo from Dog Squab Racing. He came in qualifying fourth, but he's probably been one of the most dominating cars here this season, folks, as it is Shoe Baby from Polk County Diecast in his Power Pipes. Who will be our very first U.F.O. champion? Let's find out right now at lap number 1. Here we go, folks. First race of this championship event, and they are off and racing. It is going to be Zyzer Prime is going to take that lead coming out of that first set of turns. Oh, herky-jerky camera here. Let's see if I can get that straightened back out. Sorry about that, folks. And here we go down to the end. It will be Zyzer Prime, Rob, J-Bo, Shoe Baby. Lap number 1 of 8 is in the books, and it is Zyzer Prime that takes the early lead. We got a lot of racing here left to go as we are off and racing. Oh, look at there. Rob got a little loose coming out of that gate. It's going to be J-Bo's going to take that lead. Oh, looky there. Zyzer Prime who's in the second coming down here to that Widowmaker run we go. Oh, J-Bo gets sideways. Zyzer Prime slides in there. I think he took it, folks. Let's check this out on a replay and see if we can figure this out. I'm sure it was Zyzer. Second race in, folks, and we're already having to check out a replay. Here we go. Let's check out Zyzer Prime here as he starts back there in the back row in the outside lane. Look at this. He moves into third place right there. Coming in here. Look at it. Rob got loose. He moves in a second, but coming down here to Widowmaker run, it is J-Bo that gets loose. Now watch Zyzer Prime just goes squeaking right past him. Right at the finish line. He does take first place in back-to-back races. Boys, Zyzer Prime is on target here. These other 3 drivers better get it going. Winning the first 2 laps, Zyzer Prime is really starting to run away at this thing. Let's see if these other 3 cars can play some catch-up. We've got a lot of racing left to go. And we are off and racing. It's going to be J-Bo taking that lead coming out of that first set of turns. Oh, there goes the Arlo sign. And down here into that slingshot, J-Bo's got a nice lead if he can hold on to it. But Zyzer Prime's right on. He's still here. It will be J-Bo, Zyzer Prime, Shoe Baby, Rob. Here we go, folks. The 4th and final race before we change our starting grid up. And it is Zyzer Prime with a 3-point advantage here at the midway point. Almost midway point. We got one more race here. We're racing now, and it is going to be Shoe Baby barely with the lead. But look at Zyzer Prime doing everything he can to get around him. Can he do it? It looks like Shoe Baby's going to put in a block coming down here to Widowmaker run. It's going to be Shoe Baby, Zyzer Prime, Rob, and J-Bo. All right, we're at the halfway point here, folks. It is Zyzer Prime with a 5-point lead, followed up by J-Bo, Shoe Baby, Rob. So that means we're going to switch it up here. To start us off, it's going to be Rob on the inside out front, followed by Shoe Baby on the outside. In the back row, on the inside will be J-Bo on the inside, Zyzer Prime on the out. Good luck to these 4 cars as we're counting down to the championship. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Intergalactic Insurance, the only company brave enough to cover your stupidity at light speed. Whether you hit a comet, vaporize your pit crew, or accidentally marry a space squid, we got you covered. Probably.
All right, folks, it's time to start our second half of this championship racing event, as it was Zyzer Prime with a definite advantage here in that first half. Can he hold on to it here in the second one? Looky here, we got Rob that's out front this time, and they're starting to spread it out here quite a bit. They got a battle going on back there for second and third place, as it will be Rob, J-Bo, Shoe Baby, Zyzer Prime. Here we go, folks. We are ready for lap number 6. As Zyzer Prime still has the advantage, but all 4 of these cars are still in this thing. As we are off and racing, it looks like it's going to be Shoe Baby taking the lead, coming in that first set of turns. Coming to that first set of turns, he's being really challenged there by J-Bo. Coming to, J-Bo on that Widowmaker run at the beginning of the Widowmaker run loses. That's going to cost him. As he was moving in fast, it's going to be Shoe Baby, J-Bo, Zizer Prime, Rob. Look at how tight these points have gotten, folks. Zizer Prime's holding on to a 2-point lead over J-Bo, Shoe Baby, and Rob's right there, too. As we are off and racing with only 2 championship races left to go, it is one heck of a tight battle. Look at this battle we got going on for first place between Zizer Prime and J-Bo, as it will be Zizer Prime that will end up taking the lead. He's going to take first place, followed up by J-Bo, Shoe Baby, and a DNF by Rob. We lost him up there in that Armageddon corner. At the bottom left of your screen there, you can see Rob rolled over onto his lid as he could not hold it up there in that Armageddon corner, and it takes another victim. Well, with that win, Zizer Prime's just about locked this thing down, folks, unless he gets a DNF. And we are off and racing. It's going to be an interesting last lap here, folks, as it will be Zizer Prime once again taking that lead. He's going to try to extend that lead, coming down to that slingshot. Here he goes. He's got a big burst of speed. It will be Zizer Prime, followed up by Rob, Shoe Baby, J-Bo. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our very first champion of the year of the U.F.O series, that is, and it will be Zizer Prime taking it. In second place will be J-Bo, followed up by Shoe Baby, and then Rob. Congratulations to all 4 of these drivers for making it to the Final Four and putting on one heck of a show here. Wow, this has been fun. And Zizer Prime, he just pretty much dominated this thing. But the other cars, boy, they put up one hell of a fight amongst each other. And our champion is Zizer Prime. Congratulations once again to Zizer Prime, as he is our first ever U.F.O champion, and he'll be getting a nice little prize package coming out here in just a few days. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this show just as much as I have. This has been one fun event that's happened here. It's different than the other 2 events that we have, War and Custom Carnage. And I'll bet we'll be having this thing again. I really enjoyed this. I was kind of hesitant at first about doing it. It wasn't that it was, fantasy cars. It was just the fact that only one car moving on from each heat. But I think it turned out real well. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I definitely wanted to have another one of these again. But up next, we got Custom Carnage coming up, and that'll be happening here in a couple short weeks. But time now to get all these cars shipped off back home to their owners and ship off that Prime package, as Zizer Prime's got the distinct honor of being the first ever U.F.O champion, kind of like Shotgun Cowboy. He was the first ever Custom Carnage champion, so there's some big bragging rights right there in my book. There's so many people to thank for this event happening. Each and every one you see here on the screen for even making this channel possible. But a big thank you once again to all the drivers out there, all the builders that send in their cars. Without you, this event or none of our events would be possible. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm expecting a huge field here for Custom Carnage 7. This is going to be a lot of fun coming up. On that one, we got 2 cars from each heat that moves on. So it's the way we usually do it here. I'd like to thank each and every one you see here on the screen for making this channel possible, and each and every one of you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to say those kind words throughout your day. Until next time, race fans, happy racing and God bless.